So the Epsteiner-in-Chief is going to explain to us why he went ahead and bombed Caracas, the capital of Venezuela, kidnapped the president and the wife. And I'm sure it has nothing to do with Maduro being a socialist. I'm sure it also has nothing to do with Venezuela sitting on a shit ton of fucking oil. What is it, the third largest reserves in the entire world? The first or the second reserves? So Venezuela's sitting on a shit ton of oil. You had a 1908 coup d'etat that William Howard Taft was a part of. The Vice President Gomez is going to overthrow the President Cipriano Castro while he was abroad for medical treatment. So the President goes abroad for medical treatment. The Vice President takes over. William Howard Taft says, that's great, that's fantastic. I recognize you as the new government. Because that's cool, right? President leaves to go to the hospital. The Vice President, then sits on the throne and declares himself the President. William Howard Taft didn't see a problem with that. That diplomatic support, Taft is going to recognize Gomez as the President, give them the diplomatic support. Gomez is then going to rule Venezuela as a dictator for the next 27 fucking years. So that's the 1908 coup. He's going to be in power, Gomez, until 1935. Why? Because of ExxonMobil, which used to be called Standard Oil. So we wanted Standard Oil to drill as much of Venezuelan oil as they possibly could. Do you want to fight and die for Standard Oil? When it came to the coup d'etat in Guatemala, well, hell, that was for Chiquita Banana. Are you going to fight and die for Chiquita Banana? Yeah, it's nice to have a banana at the grocery store, but I can live without a banana. I don't need to. We know exactly why the president is doing this. Why did Bill Clinton bomb Sudan? Why did Bill Clinton bomb Sudan right after the whole Monica Lewinsky fiasco came about? So the pedophile president has been friends with Epstein for 10 to 15 years. He needs to get those awful headlines out of here. He's got to change those awful headlines to something else. And then are they trying to say all is fair in love and war? All is fair in love and war. This is just like Netanyahu. He's being prosecuted for corruption, so he just keeps the war going. Why bomb Gaza and do a genocide to your next door neighbor when you could also bomb Lebanon? And then they're doing something with Somaliland and Somalia. What the fuck is that? The Somaliland Gambit. So if you just keep the war going, you just keep dropping more bombs, then that means you can't take out the wartime president. I mean, that's treason. We're in the middle of a war. That means we need martial law, totalitarian society, shut the hell up. You're going to target Venezuela, huh? You're going to target Venezuela because it's a dictatorship? Okay, are we going to invade Cameroon anytime soon? Are we going to invade Brunei anytime soon? The House of Windsor has controlled the United Kingdom and the Commonwealth for 109 years now. What about Putin? He's been controlling Russia for 26 fucking years. Putin's been the goddamn president of Russia during the regimes of Baby Bush, Trump, Biden, Barack Obama, the leader of Tajikistan. He's been running Tajikistan for 33 years now. What about Eritrea? What about Belarus, Lukashenko for 32 years? Liechtenstein. Anybody going to stand up to Liechtenstein? That goddamn dictator's been running Liechtenstein for 36 years now. And talk about hypocrisy. Talk about hypocrisy. John Bolton tried to coup d'etat Venezuela when he was a part of the Trump administration. And the Epsteiner-in-Chief absolutely despises John Bolton. Why? Because John Bolton is an independent thinker. John Bolton wrote a book on him. He took very good, careful notes. So the Zionist Epsteiner-in-Chief, he went ahead and sent the FBI to the home of John Bolton. Why? To harass him. To intimidate him. To harass him. Just a bunch of dumb criminal shit. This makes me think of that quote that Hermann Goring had said in the book 1947 Nuremberg Diary by Gustav Gilbert. Hermann Goring, of course, was a Nazi. And Goring said that it's easy to drag the people along. It doesn't matter if the government's a monarchy. It doesn't matter if the government's a parliamentarian. It doesn't matter if the government is communist or a fascist dictatorship, even in a democracy. Oh yeah, America, you're a bunch of free people. Oh sure, American citizens, you really have a say in your government. It doesn't matter if the entire country wants universal health care. It doesn't matter if the entire country wants the genocide to stop. Your billionaire class are the ones that run you. Hermann Goring, he said, tell the people that they're being attacked. It's easy. It's easy to drag the people along. All you gotta do is just tell the American people that you're being attacked. Right? Venezuela is attacking us with the narco-terrorism of the fentanyl. Oh yeah, narco-terrorism of the fentanyl. How come that fucking Deformes, Philip Deformes was drugging Americans up with fentanyl? Stole $1 billion from a American taxpayer. Oh, he gets a pardon. Oh, okay, cool. The Epsteiner-in-chief is going to give that Philip for whatever the fuck his last name is. So you're going to pardon a guy that was getting people addicted and overdosing them with fucking fentanyl and stealing $1 billion and then gets out of jail. Philip Deformes gets out of jail, he gets his sentence commuted, and then starts beating up on his girlfriend or wife or some shit. He was arrested for domestic violence, but they dropped the charges. So that's cool, right? It doesn't matter if he committed the fucking crime. If the goddamn judicial system doesn't say he committed the crime, we'll just ignore the fucking truth. You got the money, go ahead and hire a lawyer, and you get away with your fucking crimes. Meanwhile, a poor person could be completely fucking innocent. Yeah, sure, we got freedom and justice here. Freedom and justice for all. So a total fucking hypocrite. We know what he's doing. He's trying to get these awful headlines out of the newspapers, wants us talking about something else. I'm sick of the fucking murders. He was happy about Rob Reiner getting stabbed to death. He didn't see any problem with that. And it's for the fucking oil companies? It's their country. Venezuela gets to do what they want in their own country. Don't we believe in self-determination? The Monroe Doctrine doesn't mean we get to invade the countries. The Monroe Doctrine means we keep European colonies out of this hemisphere. The nation-state theory says that the government of the country controls the internal politics of that country, including buying land and nationalizing natural resources. What the fuck? No, Julian Assange, he tried to sue the Nobel Peace Prize Committee in Norway because Maria Machado approved of the fucking invasion. What the fuck is that shit about?